I have been journaling for about 6 years, but recently I hit my 2nd year of daily journaling. So now that's over 730 days of writing every single day. Today I will be sharing with you my journaling story. So, it's quite crazy that I hit 2 years. It's quite cool, to be honest, but I skipped 2 days accidentally because I was so tired and I fell asleep and I forgot to journal. Well, I kind of just left it till last minute. Yeah, it was quite upsetting, but still, it's been 2 years nonetheless. My journaling journey starts when I was around 10 years old. What inspired me was the book Dork Diaries, about a girl writing in a diary. The thing is, I'm not sure if I wrote actual diary entries back then. I definitely made up ones, but I'm not sure if I made actual entries. I definitely did when I moved to Germany, which was in around 2016. I must have been 12. I journaled a lot for the first year that I spent there. Then the 2nd and 3rd year not as much, but I still had a good bunch of entries written down. Then when I moved away from Germany, I did not journal for a whole year. I just didn't feel like it, I guess, but I still kept my diaries from Germany. Then I ended up starting this journal a whole year later because something cool happened and I wanted to record it. My first entry was 11th of October 2020. A really special fun event happened to me and I just wanted to record down everything. It took me about 6 months to fill up. And then the next journal, it's quite flat because so many pages were ripped out of the journal before I started it. During this time in the journal, which was about beginning of 2021, we were moving and I decided to burn my journals from Germany. I really regret it now, I know, but at least I have all these here. It's very sad. I found my entries way too cringy and I decided to burn them. My dad told me not to because I'll regret it, but I wouldn't listen. Here I am now, still regretting it to this day. I should have listened to my dad, but oh well, I would have loved it if I kept it all. It would have been so hilarious. But yeah, I wasn't really into journaling at that time, so I just wanted to get rid of them. Not remember any of that anymore, which is sad because it feels like I was such a different person back then and now I can't see it. I can't read my thoughts from like back then, the little me. Sadly. Then in May I discovered a YouTube channel and the girl was discussing daily journaling, and then I thought that would be so cool to have so many diaries just filled up, just have a full stack, and that's when my journaling journey started. Although my first entry was in this journal because I started journaling more frequently just cause I think, and it happened that I journaled a few days in a row. Yeah, 19th of May 2021. That was my first day of daily journaling, and then I just couldn't stop. Only this year I skipped 2 days, which was quite sad because I already had like a full year of every single day, and then I skipped 2 days and it was like devastating. I mean, it's really sad, but I mean, I don't really mind anymore. It's not that big of a deal. The streak is gone, but yeah, I can always continue it. It's not that big of a deal. So I have 10 diaries filled up now, all full to the brim, and now I'm on my 11th one right here. I made a video on how I started it, so if you want to see that, make sure to check it out. The ones that I burnt, I think I had 3. One was definitely filled up. 2 of them, I think they were not really. So here I have 7 of my journals and there's 3 of my journals. That's how many journals I have right now. And my 11th one, which I showed you earlier. The amount that I write every day really depends. I used to just write whatever I felt like. I just wrote it out. Especially in the beginning, I had this urge to just write as much as possible, and I'd write like, I don't know how many pages a day, like loads. Recently, I have been getting really bad because I've just been busy and I don't find as much time to journal. Beginning of this year, even last year, it's like I had so much to catch up on. I still do, but I just write 1 line a day and it would just build up, and then I'd have so much to catch up on and it would just be overwhelming. And also, there was barely any thoughtful entries anymore. It was just, everything felt so rushed, which is why with my new journal, I made myself a rule of writing a page a day, and also that it has to be neat and not rushed, which is good because I don't want to look back at entries which are just boring and just ugly and just scribbled through and it makes no sense, and it just won't be something nice to look back on. Some rushed entry about what you did that day and it's just boring stuff and you just want to quickly go to bed and everything's just ugly and messed up. Ugh, no. That's why I started doing that in the new journal. Also, what motivated me was the journal was so pretty that I didn't want to ruin it. So nowadays I do a page a day, but that doesn't necessarily mean that I always write everything. Sometimes I have just drawings or I stick something in or something. I made this whole like spread, I don't know if it will focus. stuff like that. What I write about is usually it's just what happened in the day, but recently I've been adding more thoughts that I have, or analyzing things, or writing out quotes and scriptures and songs. I write my own stories, I come up with my own characters, I'd write that stuff in. It's just literally anything that's on my mind, and whatever I feel like doing, I just plop it down on the page. But I do want to record what I do every single day. That's my goal. I also want to have fun and not just write what I did every single day, so it's like a mix of different things that I write about. So how do I keep up with it every day? I feel like when I started it, I had so much motivation to do it, and then after a time, even though I wasn't as motivated to do it, it just became a habit, which is why I kept on doing it every day. It was kind of hard not to do it. It was like a part of me, and I didn't want to break my streak and my goal of, you know, filling up all these journals and journaling every single day. I guess that just really motivated me. But even on the days that I didn't feel motivated, I knew that I'd regret it later, so I just do it and just get it over and done with. Some days it's like that. It's just a habit now, so it's like I can't just stop it. It would just be weird. It's like a part of me at this point. So yeah, I just wanted to make this video to celebrate this new milestone of mine. It's been 2 years since I started my daily journaling journey. I thank God that he helped me to reach this goal. I'm quite happy about it. If you want to see a flip through of all these journals, comment down below if you'd like to see it. I'll show you, well, not everything, obviously not everything, but what I have inside of here in these journals, obviously, no secrets. And please tell me how long you've been journaling for. I would like to know that. I hope you all enjoyed this video, and I'll see you all next time. Bye bye.